Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Drew Taylor Cohen, and this is Soul Messages from the Spirit Realm, a weekly Akashic Records reading for women who are learning to trust what they already know. This is your Akashic Records reading for the week of July 6, 2026. There's a quality of introspection and curiosity that I feel. It's this feeling of really being in solitude, in a space alone, and just taking time to look inward, to touch base with yourself, to feel your feelings and hear your thoughts, reconnect with your body, and really just this sense of being with yourself. And I know that sounds perhaps abstract or even simple, but it is this kind of like lights out, dark room energy that I'm receiving of being still and curious with yourself and kind of letting your mind wander within. Yeah, and the next thing they're showing me is a map. They're saying it's like getting your bearings on this map is what the message is. So taking time to step back from being social or public facing or seen and perceived, to be in this solitude and introspection so that you can really understand where you are in this metaphorical map, but using that metaphor as a bridge to where you are, in this week, in this month, in this year, and obviously in this life, to just feel more clear about how you want to move forward. It feels like the energy up to this point, maybe the last few weeks, has been really busy, really booked. Maybe there's been a lot of travel or a lot of socializing, and that this week is a moment to kind of pause and get back to yourself and to see how all of that movement and putting yourself out there has landed and felt for you, and kind of reset for the rest of the year ahead. And it feels like this is going to give you a lot of clarity, this time to yourself, and that when you do feel clear this week, to start to take steps to speak whatever it is that you have clarity around out loud. So you're gonna have this moment of clarity where it just kind of feels right, where it really they're saying sticks the landing. There's just a confidence and a certainty around this. And when that feeling comes, begin to practice saying whatever this is that you're clear on out loud. They're showing me that this could be spoken out loud to yourself, like looking in the mirror. This could be said to a friend or family member. This could be recorded on your phone and played back to yourself as an affirmation. So choosing to express these words in a way that feel right for you, true for you in that moment. And I even feel it in the way that the message is coming through me. Like there is this slowness. I can feel myself speaking quite slowly, slower than usual even. And so holding on to that slow, intentional, the word calculated is coming forward, energy of this week, that really there's no sense of rushing, but being quite intentional and slower in how you move through the week, finding the space in between moments, in between thoughts, and just sitting in it, just allowing it to kind of pour over you like a wave of sorts. the stillness or the spaciousness of the week. And perhaps that is a different pace than you're used to moving. And they're just wanting you to be open, and again, that word curious, to what it feels like to go at this speed this week, and to just give yourself a bit more patience as you both sit with this introspection and curiosity and then arrive at this clarity. And they want you to pay attention to your physical self as well. How are you holding your body? Are your hands open as you listen to this? Are they clenched? Are you feeling like you're sitting up straight, or are you slouched? What is your body doing, and how is that a reflection of your inner world? And again, being curious, not judging, but just exploring and paying attention to the physical as you move through the week and even listen to this message. What does it feel like in your body? How is that reflective of your thoughts and your feelings, your emotions, if at all? And the last thing I'll share is this message that they're saying is to get it off your chest. So towards the end of the week, if there is something that you feel like you might be holding in, I am getting the impression that it is meant to be shared. And so again, using your discernment, as I always say, taking what resonates and leaving the rest. But if this feels like a message that's meant for you, of getting something off your chest that you might be, biting your tongue about, or kind of clenching your fist about, and not fully opening up honestly about something that might be hurting your feelings or bothering you, or feel a little bit unbalanced, there is this loving message to get it off your chest. Okay, that is the reading for this week. Thank you so much for spending the start of your week with me. I am so grateful that you are here and listening. I have one short announcement. The very first Spiritual Besties gathering is happening this week on Sunday, July 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern. And this is a brand new series that I'm running. Each month there is a new topic, a spiritual topic, and I'm bringing in one of my own spiritual besties to teach and share on that topic. And we'll spend the first half hour doing that. This month's topic is on the eclipse season that's coming up next month and the rebirth that it's asking of us. And I'm bringing Kelly Thompson, an expert astrologer and my dear friend, to be our featured bestie of the month. And then each gathering, the second half hour, we will do breakout rooms so you can meet other people who are interested in these topics and who want to go deep on the wild and witchy topics, and are already there with you. So you don't have to translate anything, you don't have to censor anything, just come wanting to learn, explore, and meet others who already get it. So I'll put the link to register. It's free, it's virtual, in the notes. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all back here next week.